Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Spiritual Messages and Oracle Insights by Crystal. That is me. I want to say thank you very much for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you ahead of time for any likes, subscribes, and shares. Please have a journal ready to jot down things that resonate with you. And I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in and say I'm going to do something a little different tonight. Because I did make my own oracle deck, I want to use that again tonight. And if you don't mind, watch the prior video and compare and see which one you prefer, what type of style, how I'm going to present it. Because I'm very excited to try something new. And with that said, I am going to just go ahead and ask the spirit guides, the ascended masters, sentient beings, universal intelligence, for a focal point. What is something that needs to be focused on in our being right now as a collective, as individuals? Something is going to resonate with you in this message. And that card and message is from all guides unified of one accord, so that what comes through is for your highest good. And there it is. 2 cards. Let's begin with initiation. Prepare. So this is something, this is for both of us, all of us. Initiation. Prepare for a sacred, adventurous journey into the esoteric realms. This is saying, please do clear your mind, clear your heart, be open-minded and receptive. Because what we're going to do is dive into the esoteric realms by me being a vessel, a channel for wisdom and guidance from the divine, from source, from spirit guides, and multidimensional. So the intention I want to introduce is that we're going to have a focus point, and that card I'm going to elaborate on with other messages along those lines in that same path. So with the initiation, we are prepared. If you're not, please press pause, stop, take a few breaths, center yourself, gather your wits, get your note journal handy, and press play. So take a pause. So I'm going to put this card back in the deck and see if it comes out again at the close. So now what we want to focus on is being multidimensional, because within you and me, in everyone, whether they know it or not, are many dimensions of awareness. So that is our focus point, the many dimensions of awareness that we inhabit, that are our attributes, that are our thoughts, our dreams, our wishes, our aspirations, our intuitions, and it's a broad aspect of our beingness, and that is awareness. What are we aware of? What are you aware of? How can you alchemize that awareness to where it becomes a benefit to your present moments, which will undoubtedly affect your future? So with that in mind, we're going to concentrate and focus on multidimensional beingness. So the next message that wants to be presented along those lines is Ascension. Wow. As a multidimensional being, we have gone through a lot. We've gone through trauma, drama. We've gone through breakdowns, breakups. We've gone through, as a collective, as being human. And all those weigh on our minds, whether they're subconscious or suppressed. So we need to find a way to ascend all that. This next message is about ascension. And the purpose is to transcend beyond all trauma and limitation. So that is one of the aspects of our being, is that we have the potential to transcend, to become love, light, peace, harmony, joy, and bliss, and releasing things such as fear, doubt, fear of lack, limitations, boundaries that keep us from exploding our light. So what we want to do, I'm at it again. What would benefit you is to, in your journal at this moment, jot down, I can transcend beyond all trauma and limitation. Please write that down. This is part of your ascension process. I can transcend beyond all trauma and limitation. You are a force to be reckoned with in a nutshell, basically. You have certain gifts and powers that enable you to be your highest self, to transmute energy, to transform yourself into the highest being that you can be in this lifetime. So what I'd like to do now is ask, how would a person on a spiritual journey, which this deck is called Spiritual Journey Oracle, take steps, whether they be baby steps or leaps and bounds, to embody the traits and attributes of their higher self? And I ask that to the masters. Their answer is, first of all, as part of the multidimensional beingness that you are, the dimensions of awareness that reside within you, transcending beyond all trauma and limitation leads to joy and passion. This is not a joke. So, therefore, prioritize these facets of being as your expression of gratitude. Now, I noticed that we're having a lot of 4 cards come out. So, jot down the number 4 in your journal as to look up the spiritual or angelic meaning of the number 4. This is card number 43. Ascension is card number 40. And multidimensional is card number 44. But prioritizing joy and passion in your life, that is simply meaning after you realize that you can transcend all limitation, doubts, fears, disharmonious relationships, that your expression of the joy and passion, the way you go about conveying that into the world to your lovely family members, to neighbors, to friendships, to communities, in communities, the way you express joy and passion is your way of saying thank you for everything that I've gone through that has taught me many lessons, and that has allowed me to transcend above the ocean of turbulence. Therefore, you will reach your ultimate reality. This is flowing very well. And it's another 4 card. Wow. Card number 45. Number 4 is very important. Please do write that down and look it up. But the ultimate reality is you are pure, unbound consciousness, the witness of all things, on a spiritual journey. Oh, here's joy and passion. Joy and passion. If you can read that, jot that down. Press pause. The ultimate reality, card number 45. Jot that down if that resonates with you in understanding. Because on a spiritual journey, what is the purpose? The purpose of a spiritual quest on a spiritual journey for a spiritual life is to ultimately discover who you are. If you ask that question to the divine, to source, to the universe, to the masters, to spirit guides, you will receive answers. They may come in breadcrumbs. They may come in pearls. They may come in life lessons. But the purpose is to reach that understanding of who you are. Who am I? What am I? Why am I here? Questions like that gets their attention. And you will be fed. You will go on explicit journeys of self-discovery and realization and come to your own conclusions, which equates to your highest truth. Your highest truth is what takes courage to live and express. So that is one of your dimensions, is on the spiritual life path. And also, we have card number 15. So the 5 has jumped to this card. Sacred Stairway. Wow, I think I just spoke of this. Your path to your destiny will be revealed step by step. Whether it's a destiny of finding out who you are, whether it's a sacred union that you're embarking on, committing to, whether it's an endeavor that has to do with future plans. That destiny is being revealed to you step by step, whether it's through inspirations, ideas, awareness of what your potential really is and how to fulfill it, how to fulfill your destiny. A lot of people wonder, I know I want to be this, but how do I get there? A lot of work, but also a lot of receiving from divine source, guidance, steps, synchronistic events that bring you together with your idea and plans and endeavors. So we have, in our multidimensional dimensions of awareness, ascension, that's a step, is to transcend beyond all trauma and limitations. That means healing. Maybe you need professionals with that, or just a good shoulder to explode everything out onto that is trustworthy and will listen without judgment. Leading you to be able to express your joy and passion, which are another dimension of being, because you have a different vibration, you have a different frequency, you have a different level of understanding, which is pure heartedness. And that goes along with being grateful that you are on a journey in life to discover who you are, what you are, and why you are. in summation, who am I? I am open to receive answers and guidance from Spirit. And reaching your ultimate reality of who you are. In certain cases, you might discover you're an artist. It doesn't stop there. You might discover you're a bouncing musician. It doesn't stop there. There's more to come. There's more to discover. There's more to unveil about your beingness. And know that it's a sacred journey to go on a self-realization path. But it's like steps. It's like a stairway to the light. No, not the end of all lights. The beginning, actually, of who you want to be, how you can become that, and how to present it and share it with the world as a divine creation. And I salute you for that. I honor that. I respect that. And I would just like to say I want to draw one more card and then close in relation to our multidimensional dimension of awareness is what I do often. And if this card is number 22 of all things. Catch 22, get it? Reverent Badlands. So, what you may want to do periodically is revisit your journals, revisit your aspirations, your goals, your dreams, your life experiences, because you're going to want to be able to survey the pristine landscape of your life. Survey it, assess it, reassess it, take time to go within and rediscover your passions if they seem dull. Rediscover the loves that you have for being maybe the artist or the musician or the teacher, whatever it is that you're striving to become the best at. Look backwards once in a while and see how far you've come. Survey everything. Rediscover your inner journey. Become one with it. Eat it, sleep it, drink it, dance it, sing it. That tells the universe that you are a passionate being, well deserving of blessings, of epiphanies, inspiration to go further and find that divine love source within you for yourself. Find it, honor it, trust it. You are lovable because you are ultimately love personified. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Make comments and email me. I am at crystaltheoracle11@gmail.com. Send me anything that your heart desires, whether it has to do with this session. If you want to revisit the session from last week, please do so. And also, if you have time and interest, check out some of the other videos, because believe it or not, I want you to see me growing, if that's all right with you. So, Spiritual Journey Oracle deck presented to you as a the debut was last week. This is a follow-up, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Be well, be happy, and be wise. Until next week, good night.